I'm not exactly experienced with Myconids. From what little I know about them, they are neutral creatures who only look after their own kind. Surprisingly, these ones asked for outside help, and they even had this little Deep Gnome here, who I hoped they were waiting to recover from what ailed her. What it was life-threatening poison, and I am quite sure that she wouldn't have lasted much longer without my intervention. Okay, so they very well might have been waiting for her to die so they could use their fungus to take over her body, adding to their number. They've done so to Duergar and even a hook horror. So, neutral indeed. But they asked me for help, got it, and I was rewarded for my effort, for our effort. At the least, they seem to be civilized and honorable. Unlike the drow we have encountered so far, from a nature point of view, though, not wasting anything is normal, and I suppose these Myconid are doing their part there. As Shadowheart said, if I die down here, destroy my corpse. And yes, that goes double for me. But being honorable and neutral, I see that they aren't all like that. This sovereign glut, who I believed to be an ally until we destroyed the Duergar, who had taken over a Deep Gnome settlement, turned against us when I refused to aid him in eliminating the Myconids who sent us here. This was his thanks for being helped, I suppose, since these same Duergar eliminated his own Myconid colony. That was a lot of fighting, not to mention the hook horrors, who were led by a drow mage, and then getting Balin the dwarf out of a certain death between all those nasty mushrooms, but at the least he's safe. Now as to the elder stock that his wife Dareth and he are looking for, I don't know, but I have a feeling I should have paid more attention to what was around Balin than to just rescuing him. It's a shame, as I really wish I had gotten to it. Okay, so outside of all the good work that we've done in helping the Myconid colony and destroying the Duergar and drow wherever we've gone, I think the highlight of coming into the Underdark has been in meeting Omelium. He's an Illithid, and is the first actual mind flayer I have had a conversation with. The others that I met on the Nautiloid refused to even acknowledge me, and were all business. It is quite amazing to converse with one who doesn't want me for whatever nefarious thing that they are up to, that is. Omelium was highly intelligent, inquisitive, and logical. The exact type of person you want looking at your tadpole problem. The only thing is, he couldn't help removing it, but he did elaborate just a little on what we have within our brains. Fortunately, it is in a kind of hibernation, and he reaffirmed that it has some special magical shield around it, preventing us from having them removed. Though he did give me this ring, which helps shield our minds from the tadpole's influence. I am wearing that ring right now, if just for safety. However, he did somehow briefly wake it up, and I had to use all my willpower to calm it down, because it was panicking, and I really felt that terror within it. In the end, the briefly awakened tadpole has given me a new ability. I can now prevent someone from dying. If they are to become severely injured, they will now heal if I use this ability on them. All in all, I would say it was worth it, even though we are no closer to having an answer and having them removed. I wonder what Grandmother would do in my situation. Would she give in to the power of the tadpole, or would she refuse to have anything to do with it? My mother told me of the struggles Grandmother had when she had her soul ripped out of her body. She felt like an empty, lifeless shell, but giving in to despair was liable to letting in some creature from her father, Baal, that would attack everyone around her, including her friends. If she did all she could to refuse giving in to the taint, then so shall I with the tadpole. I have to be strong here, but I feel that this is a bit of a different situation. Grandmother clearly knew what she was dealing with, whereas I do not, and I am having to piece it all together little by little. When I get a better understanding what this is all about, then I will make my determination on what to do with the tadpole.
Shovel, never
shovel.
I recognize the tiny fiend, a quasit. Wicked creatures, often used as familiars.
Wait, you're not Illy?
Your squirrel was in an undead's casket. Who were they?
The blacksmith, the teacher, the grocer, the baker, little piggies to the butcher. So, you're Shovel's master now. Fine.
Your shovel. Your name is Shovel?
Master Illy calls me Shovel. Don't like it? Change it.
What would you like to be called?
Don't care.
I guess Shovel's fine.
So, what first, Master? Gutting locals? Raising the dead? Making them walk? Making them scream?
No, and you'll not commit such deeds in my name either.
Oh, you don't like gutting? Spilling? Tearing? Boring? Wait, are you horny? For the book? Illy never shuts up. Book this, book that. Blah.
You have such a way with words.
Good with tongue. Good at cutting them out, too. Tell you secret. Illy weak. Illy never finish book. But Master can do it. Read book, conquer book. Yes.
You talking about the Necromancer book? So what can he do? Can he fight? Looks like all he does is turn invisible and scare things. Oh, he has claws. You can fight.
Never a dull moment.
Better a little bit of help than none.
Catch a break.
Okay, I think that we're ready to go. Although I am curious about that book. I give it to Asterion. I guess there's no way to how do you open it? Now that we have the gem,
Locked tight,
we've had it
no
for a while.
visible keyhole, only an oval recess in the cover's mouth.
Let's do it then.
You try to examine the book, but the longer you stare, the more those piercing amethyst eyes draw you in. You can sense something dark about this tome. Something profane.
It should be destroyed. I placed the amethyst in the slot in the book's cover. But if we have party members that could use it, as long as they're not using it for evil. The evil's already been done in creating it. Oh, perfect fit. How odd. Asterion wanted the book. I'll give it to him.
Let's get going. I should speak up.
Need something?
Just a bit of a smile on your face. Alright, well I gave it to you. Alright, it's time to leave.
Better not be cursed.
New party
So,
composition.
Have we buried the hatchet, Lae'zel?
Ripplebark
Why
could
would I
sustain an
bury a
entire
weapon?
village if
Is it
seeded
broken?
properly.
It's a metaphor.
I do not know your metaphor, but if you need help digging, I will find a shovel.
This is the first time that they've been together since that little fight they had. Blurg.
Welcome back. Have you made any new discoveries?
New discoveries. I do have questions for you, but first of all, do you sell? Oh, wow. You have some interesting items here, too. Boots of Genial Strider. The Baneful. So let's look over these things, see if I want to buy anything. Alright, thank you. I've never seen a hobgoblin like you before.
The feeling is mutual, friend. I have only passing familiarity with the surface races. But I found that there is as much to learn from an individual as there is from a community. So it is with the Myconids. They live in harmonious unity, but each has a unique personality.
They all seem the same to me, except for the leader, I guess. Research in the Underdark sounds like a dangerous prospect.
Yes, but it has abundant natural resources. Spores, water orbs, trillimac. I've studied them for years.
What have your studies uncovered?
This is not a wasteland. It is a glorious ecosystem. Every civilization here could thrive without conflict.
Were you here when the Duergar attacked?
I observed the fight from a distance. Combat is not my field of expertise, but the Myconids handled themselves well enough.
Alright then, thank you.
Perhaps Ammonium is right.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! Away from those things. There's a pouch here. Nothing in it. Okay. Oh, yes, we bought a spell, Gaseous Form. I'm wondering if we couldn't use that to get in anywhere we want. It won't be me unless he can turn... Oh, yourself or an ally. But that could work too. Gaseous Form. Okay, it's not prepared. We could perhaps use it another time. You never know what we can find, though.
What to do? Can't slow
Alright,
down.
so... Blurg, we can buy and sell from Blurg. Was this the way that we came in here? No, it's the Underdark. And then what was over here? Oh, this goes up. Sussor tree. Then we have to return back to the Underdark, or sorry, to the beach area where all those, what do you call it, Duergar were. I really think that this is it. But perhaps I've been thinking on that. If Maybelline is still there, maybe we should give her that wand. Give it up, leave it to her to do something with it. That would require us traveling and buying it back, because I believe we sold it. So let's go through with that, and then we'll return. See, I wouldn't do this unless we could use... What do you call those things to transport us around? I really think this goes up to Auntie Ethel's place.
Weapon. What are you hiding?
She wants to know about the artifact.
I assume your kin are just as misguided as you are.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
We'll have to get over to Mayrina. We've got the staff again. It's a dead end. Don't want to ever come back here. Oh, this is the way, right here. She's still there. You still haven't left? It's been, what, 2-3 days? Maybe 2 days? I'm sorry.
What?
Well, that's a friendly hello. I found a wand. I think I can resurrect your husband.
What? You can? You feel a surge of power from the wand. The air suddenly tastes acrid. It wants to be used.
Bring him back! Bring Connor back! Please!
I really don't feel like I should do this. This feels very wrong. I'm sorry. I think I should snap the wand in two.
What have you done? You bastard! I thought you were going to help!
I thought I could give it to you so you can do it.
I thought...
There's no way to bring him back. Well, there's no way that it would have done anything but bring him back as a zombie. Well, that's that. I couldn't do it. I felt that very wrong. What I wanted to do is give it to her, but I realized she wouldn't know what the first thing what to do with this wand. Good or bad choice, or both? Probably both. Alright, we can return to where we were. The Myconid colony.
You seem to know a good deal about our condition again.
Everything, really. Not to put too fine a point on it.
A humble specimen, aren't you?
On occasion.
Okay, so we've got to get down here. We can go right to it, to the beach. Now, I'm not entirely convinced this place is fully empty. Or at least the area around here. Because we were told, if I can find it, the Underdark delivered Nere's head. Sovereign Spa of the Myconid colony that's still there wants the head of the drowned Nere. And he said it's just beyond the lake, which is right here, is it not? Well, we'll have to explore that in a moment. We haven't... What is this? A Duergar boat? Ugly thing.
What if this crash doesn't work out, Lisa? What if your kin fail you?
If I can reach the crash, my kin will provide. Any failure will be mine alone.
I actually don't think
If you
it
say
will
so.
work.
Just don't expect me to put all my eggs in the same basket.
That expression must sound curious for Githyanki, given the way they're birthed.
I never thought of that. That's too funny, Gil. See, I didn't call him Will. I'm getting it. It just takes a little bit of time. Laculite.
Don't mind if I do.
I was wondering about your queen, Blackith. What tales of her reach us are terrifying. I suppose that's not how you would describe her.
Vlaakith is unity. Fear and beauty. Life and unlife. Eyes like onyx. Teeth like daggers. There is none more perfect.
Sounds vile. I assume the meaning of perfect was lost in translation.
Isn't she an undead something or other? Water damaged letter. Water damaged letter imploring the recipient to be cautious around the far shore of the Ibn Lake, as Duergar are rumored to be prowling in the area. Cautious around the far shore, but did they think that Duergar would come right here? Oh, this is disgusting. What happened to him? Oh, it's like it was smashed into a pulp. Ugh, this is really gross. Picking through its bits. I'm not taking those camp supplies. Is that another book? Blood-smeared logbook. A ledger detailing the appearance and quality of numerous gemstones that have been mined from rock. Weight, color, clarity, and more are noted next to a sketch of each stone. An underlined entry for a sizable ruby is written in shaky, excited quill strokes. Well, they like their gems, I take it. Is this rotten? It's rotten. I'm a little curious about this mine I spotted from far away. It's supposedly right here. Laculite. Just pillaging what is rightfully ours to pillage now that everybody here is dead. Wizard's Bane. I was giving this to Will. That's right. I give it to Will for him to use Shadow Step to get up close to us. A mage. Well, I need one shovel. Poor gnome. So maybe we can use this to get to the other side once we've finished exploring everything. Can Shovel turn invisible? He can. Just once till a long rest, but you know what? That could be very handy for exploring.
At the ready.
Oh, acid. How did we miss this? I could use another one of those scrolls. Was this one of the Duergar? Got a lot of things on him. Speak with the dead. You know, if a cleric could use that, I'm sure I could too. And I could use aid as well. Another shattered Duergar. Don't want that helmet. Or the hammer. Will's Gale, Gale's Will. Helmet's hammer. I never said I was a poet. Or a good speaker. Right, where did we see that?
That might be worth a look.
What? There's a satchel over there. It's not trapped, is it? So I have to get used to your sounds, Shovel. What did you say he was? Oh, I forget. You can no, maybe you can't. He's a fiend, that's all I know. Some little,
Alright.
imp
What
type
now?
creature. Torch.
Breathe deep.
That puts out a lot of light.
Move.
What's over here? Nothing, can't get over there. Yeah, this is where we started. There's another laculite.
Pockets.
Well, let's go over here. I know there's a mine, we saw it. Why don't I see it down here? How does one get over here? I don't think that would be a good idea if I jumped into the water. You know what? You
For battle.
have the ability to jump really far. Actually, I could just... Why did I say Shadow Step? Misty Step. But you have this ability. Well, that's quite the jump.
That might be worth a look.
Could I toss my shovel over to you? Oh, look at this. Would seem to be a way. We just have to climb up there. Okay. There's a discarded journal here. We threw a surprise party for Ironfoot. How that idiot made it past 150 is a mystery, but it's cause for celebration either way. When he saw the fire whiskey we'd been brewing, I swear he teared up. I had only a cup of the stuff, but I can't feel my tongue anymore. The lunatic finished the barrel that night. I have no idea how he made it to his next shift, but Myrna claimed she needed him inside the wagon to guard inventory. Just don't get him to guard any alcohol. The borough warden didn't say a word when the snore started. Layabout is lucky she got a soft touch. She's got a soft touch. I'd best get some sleep. Orders just came in for practice shovels and pickaxes for the younglings, and I've yet to harvest the zerk wood. Where does the time go? I guess the next thing you know, you're 150.
Time to press ahead.
Alright, up we go. That's quite the leaping ability you have, Lisa. Sure if we went over here. I don't think that we did. Ah, here it is. Here's the mine. Which looks collapsed. Oh, and this is where we were with the fighting. Okay. Let's go explore that area. Might be nothing. Might be something. Who knows? Ah, this is where I saw the burned up Duergar and the gnome. More drow poison. Executed Deep Gnome. Crooked wand of fireballs. Huh. Who wouldn't want that? And you can continue up here. We went by there, I believe. Back we go. I need to be over here. This way. Is for Azuth and other gods 6. The approachable east spattered diary. What does this say? A badly written charred diary with property of Wulbren written on the inside cover. In one of the few legible entries, the author wonders if he'll ever see his friend Barkus again now that he's departed for the surface world. That wouldn't be the one that I, well, probably is. Yes, I killed by accident. I thought release meant release. I thought it would have just dropped him, but I didn't think release by flinging him. Ooh, these holes.
The wall is riddled with holes. A suffocating stench of long rotten meat wafts out.
What is in there? Alright, I'll inspect the holes. How difficult is it to inspect this damn hole? Oh, to the hells with it. I guess I don't figure out what's going on.
The tunnels were created deliberately, but whether by tools or claws, you cannot say.
Looks natural to me. I hope this isn't really stupid, but I'm going to reach into one of the holes.
The passage narrows and bends, becoming impassable before you're even elbow deep.
Bone dry.
Dry and brittle. Empty.
This bone, part of a leg or perhaps an arm, is clean of blood and sinew. Alright, let's go down here.
That's curious.
A necklace. Right, let's dig this up. Arrows. Don't need the torch. I don't even need any of these. Give this to, Asterion. Lightning arrow, Asterion. Animal speaking. Let's get that necklace. Oh. How does one get up there? Is it possible to jump up there? I guess so. Here we go. It's quite the jump, if I do say so myself. Nothing special, but I can get some gold off of it. Oh, great. I'm going to hurt myself when I get down, aren't I? Ah. More laculite.
More for me.
Blue cap. Well, I take it this is the extent that we can go to. We're supposed to go find that drow Nere. Or take it as a mage. Didn't I was given a vision, I think. Some alcohol. More blue cap. Alright, let's see what we can do.
A vessel wobbles on the lake's murky waters.
Sail into the darkness. I mean, I've sailed on ships, but this is one of the... probably the most interesting ship besides the Nautiloid I've ever... well, certainly the most interesting ship I've ever sailed. Piloted. Just how large is this lake? Oh, we've got somebody else coming. Duergar. And they won't be too happy to see us.
You! What are you doing on Gek's raft?
It's ready for a fight. How bold of him.
Where's Gek? Who are you?
Does it have a parasite? I believe it does. Let's reach out to it.
Your parasite stirs briefly, then goes still.
Oh,
The Duergar is not infected.
okay. I also have that ring of... that may disrupt my parasite. You know what? I'm just going to push him into the water. Time to take out some Duergar. Oh. Actually, I didn't see that there's this many of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gonna have to get closer, Gil.
Let's light them up.
3 here. What is this? Are they followers of the Absolute too? Everywhere you go, Absolute. Absolute this, Absolute that. Oh, I know they felt that. You can Misty Step away, or over there if you're so engaged to do so. There's a lot of spells usage. They're all gonna focus on you though, Gil. Maybe that wasn't the best idea. That's it, shoot at me. Don't you have little wings? I guess you don't. I thought you did.
Please help me.
Alright, Gale. No more of that.
What should I do?
Give us a blessing.
Have to keep going.
You could try to get Gale on his feet, but I don't think that's the best idea. You know who we really need? Lae'zel to get over there.
Got to concentrate.
That'll help too. This as well. She can't jump over there. And she blesses everybody too, so that helps. Ah! Scratch!
It's alibi.
As I said, we just need Lae'zel. Wow. Too bad we don't have more of you.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
I haven't had a chance to fight yet. There's an alchemist over there. Oh, by the looks of him. Right, face me now. What's wrong with you, Will? Or Gale? Can you take a potion at least?
Can't give up.
We know you're right there.
Well, so much for peace.
I think that you should throw in your acid splashes on it. That's not what I wanted. It's got to still be here, though.
On the move.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Where'd you go? You can see invisible, though. There it is.
Let's end this.
Shadowheart. It can't be.
Not good.
Where do I go from here?
Shadowheart. I do have a scroll for such a thing. Not that I've used it before.
I'm not going to last much longer.
Are you alright? Well,
There is work to do.
you're okay. As long as I have a scroll to do this. Sure, where I got these. Was it on the Nautiloid?
At least things have stayed interesting.
I think we should rest. Short rest.
Enough time wasted. Battle awaits.
You also have that spell. No, not that one. This one.
Still alive. So that's progress.
Okay. That didn't go 100% our
Still
way, but
breathing,
we still won.
despite everything.
If we were all Lazel, would have been no problem. There's a chest here too. Intransigent Warhammer. Okay, unfortunately, we will not be able to... We've got to get back over there.
Still
We will not be
alive.
able to loot that
So that's
one
progress.
Oh, is there an underneath here? That Duergar that I pushed into the water. That is as good as lost forever. Whatever he had on him.
Best be on my way.
This isn't a mere lake, this is a huge body of water.
Is ready to sail.
Continue our journey across the lake. Maybe we'll find the way to that place that we're looking for. Moonrise Towers. That looked familiar. Shadowheart.
Weapon at ready, lass. Company's calling.
What do we got here? Dead hoon walking, seems like. Got any reason I shouldn't sever your head and toss it to the Rothe?
Let's not get into another scrape, shall we? Still catching my breath after the last one.
I'm a true soul, and you will treat me with respect.
That's so.
You feel the slightest of stirrings in your head. The Duergar is not infected, yet your minds resonate.
I'll be. You ain't shitting. Felt the tingle. In that case, let's talk business. Your twat's old friend Nere caused a rockfall, trapped tighter than a hornet's arse.
Couple of known slaves stuck with him too. Little bastards.
You absolute shaggers owe us a crapload of coin. You want through? Make a donation.
Did you say you keep slaves here?
Deep gnomes mostly. Easy to feed. Fat thumbs for digging.
That a problem for you?
Forget I mentioned it.
Fine. Now pay the toll, Zharg. I'm tired of your face.
Should I, or should I just kill them? They already said Nere is stuck on a rock or something with a couple of deep gnomes with them. How much coin do you want? I can always get it back from its corpse, I suppose. Take it.
I'll be shagged to Shanatar. Shit's looking up. But I'm warning you. That twat soul ain't settled up soon. There'll be hell to pay for the lot of you cult buggers.
Seems we'll have to free Nere before we can collect the bounty on his head.
There's the matter of the gnomes, too. It wouldn't do to stand by and keep them enslaved.
No. I won't allow it. So they can tell I am absolute, even though they are not one. They're not even part of the absolute. Like, I mean, they can tell I'm a true soul. They're not even part of the absolute. What's this map? On the side of this page, a hand-drawn map depicts a northern grotto bordering the Ebon Lake. An attacker's account marks the other. One of the Drugnin shrooms sensed us and split. Chunky one too. Month's worth of soup at least. The rest were too busy droning to put up a fuss. Nere pays us, I'm not, and I'm bolting for a mantle dearth. Theron's orders be damned. They got Elise steak, mineral head, and top land food of all sort. Clans can't live on fungus alone. Another note over here.
Wish I had a bag of holding.
Battered note. Hey, prickheads, slave grub in the right barrel. A rothy chow on the left. Next of you shits I see flubbing it is getting a hot poker up the arse sideways. Theron. I really want to just kill them. But, you know, if we went in hot like that with the goblins, I don't know if we would have made it. We found their weak spots, we talked to their leaders, and we killed them when we could. Maybe we should do the same thing here. But look, we can now come and go anytime we want. The Githyanki called Kithrak Voss revealed that a Githyanki crutch was nestled, that's wrong. That's for, Lae'zel. Find the Night Song. Another route to the Sharan Temple. The bridge connecting the Underdark to the Sharan Temple is gone. To reach the Night Song, we'll have to go overland. What? The Chosen of Shar. We entered the ruins of what may have been a fortress dedicated to the goddess Shar. We could be close to the Dark Justiciar's lair. Who are you?
Reinforcements, huh? Let's see how long you last.
Let's back to our boat. I guess we just have exploring to do.
What's a fort like this doing in the Underdark?
Whoever built it, they let it rot for ages.
Isn't it not Sharon? Doc's plaque.
Come into her shadow. Let all that is past be forgotten.
Sounds like Shaw to me.
I should speak up.
If you're wanting the sergeant, she's at the dig. Now scram.
How peculiar. Smooth face, cobbled edges. They're a sign. They must be. A sun dweller in these parts. Look here, my topside friend. I need fresh eyes, and I doubt I'll find fresher.
A friendly welcome, a rarity in the Underdark.
As rare as a smiling Sindelrin, you might say. But I've no skill for slaving. I prefer chisel to cane. But these learned eyes reach their limits, and so I must humbly request yours.
What are you doing exactly?
Peering into cracks and crevices in hope to find history's morsels. I have come up regrettably short. I hope you might see truths where I cannot.
Ooh, excuse me, I'm no dwarf. Fine, what should I be looking at?
The rock, the rubble, all of it, if I may be so bold. Take a look. Tell me what you see. And be thorough.
I examined the fallen rubble.
Boulders and stone bricks of various sizes clutter the corridor. Many split cleanly in two. Yet some walls remain fully intact. No quake brought these rocks down. They were smashed through in an instant. Something big charged through here. Something very big.
What do you think?
Alright. Assess the statue for technique and composition as best as I can, with what little I know.
The statue's meandering curves and golden edges stand out against the weathered masonry behind it. Two styles, two eras. The statue was carved from newer stone and erected by latecomers to this ancient fortress.
The Sharons took it over from whoever used to have it.
Out?
Alright, I'll survey the area for unseen curiosities.
Several glassy stones stand out in the debris. Their borders are coated with tiny yellow crystals.
Sulfur-like crystals?
The hottest of flames smoothed the stone and left sulfuric crystals behind.
A demon came through here?
The fires of the hells have touched Grimforge.
A devil? Or a demon? I'm ready to report my observations.
Incredible. An entire history risen from dirt and debris. Picture it. An ancient city, hewn from the stone by disciples of Shah, later abandoned. Untold centuries later, a new tribe revives it. Fresh walls, fresh sculptures, until a great hell beast charges through, toppling the walls and crushing the people. That explains the infernal plate I found. Perhaps you might have use of it.
Inferno plate. Karlach might.
But my work has only begun. There is more still to find. I must get to it.
I'd like to trade if you don't mind.
Well, let's see what you've got.
Less gold than I used to have. Inferno alloy. Not sure if you have anything. Doesn't really look like you have anything, but I could sell and lessen my weight I'm carrying. Maybe I'll make some of that gold back. Okay. Gained almost 500 gold back.
That's all then.
History is carved in stone and burned in brick.
The most interesting secrets are always lurking just under the surface.
The walls of Deep Gnome, mate.
I'll give you one thing. You've got a keen eye. Even sharks have their uses.
Alright, well, we did well there. I've only read about Roth. Nobody I knew is actually... It's not like I travel in learned circles, but... Rothe, they call them down here. I can speak to them.
Tired. Sleep.
Rest, little one. But do not take long. I feel his shadow. I heard his name whispered. The rock shivers from the sound. The Ketheric Thorm.
Ketheric Thorm, a familiar name. Halsin mentioned his stronghold deep underground.
Are we at it? Do you mean Ketheric Thorm, the Dark Justiciar commander?
Mighty elf, cloaked in darkness. 10 masters ago, and 10 more. But I remember. There was the work, and the blood. There was the Thorm's army. There was the Hellbeast that broke them. The Ketheric Thorm's name faded into stone. Until the Nere came.
Ah, Nere brought him out. Was he petrified? He unpetrified him. This actually has to be one of the most intelligent animals I've ever encountered in my life. It's giving me a history lesson, or a recent history. That was a long time ago. What does Nere have to do with Ketheric?
I know not, so I say not. Yet I hear his name again, said by the shadows.
Okay. So what kind of hellbeast could have destroyed Ketheric's army?
I saw tusks and flesh, smelled fire and eggs. It came with the masked men, crashing and smashing.
You honor me with your ancient wisdom.
I outlived my mother, and her mother's mother, and many mothers beyond. Blessed to see many live, cursed to see many die.
I would have loved to have a farm animal like this. Well, he's not a farm animal. Well, maybe he is for the Underdark, but an animal like this, as wise and experienced as this, on my farm, and I could have spoken to him every day. It would have been wonderful. Maybe I would have remained a farmer, but then I never would have been able to speak to animals, which I learned from being a paladin. What about this one? Was sleeping? Female?
Oh, are those two still talking?
And you?
Afraid of Thorm.
Do not think on it further. Rest. I will see you safe.
Not sure how you could if Thorm decides to destroy you. And we have skeletons over here.
Open up.
Dark Justicia armor. Interesting. A book, Dark Justicia's journal. Could take this and sell it. I think so.
As you look at the skeletons, you realize they are all clad in the same dark armor.
Dark Justicia uniforms. These were Shah worshippers. The same as me.
Mm-hmm. Whatever killed them made an enemy of a powerful goddess.
Still, if whatever managed to murder a group of Sharans is still around, we had better watch our step.
It kind of goes without saying. Let's see what this journal has to say. Cycle 40. I know it is forbidden to enter the Inquisitor's chambers, but I could not help myself. Has Master Ketheric not commanded us to use every possible tool to best Shah's rivals? Besides, if Sybil meant to keep the amulet a secret, she would have hidden it better. Cycle 40 and 2. The amulet has gifted me a power, an energy, heretofore unknown to me. I've never known such might and such cheer. I can barely keep myself from smiling, much to the others' chagrin. Yes, it seems these Sharans are all the non-smiley type. What is this? Siphon ha. I see ha 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 ha. Bleh. Cycle 40 and 5. It is done. Thank the Dark Lady. Sybil ripped the amulet from my throat and cast it into the lava, having found me racked by laughter. The madness has lifted, but I do not yet know my penance. Sybil is not known to take pity on thieves. Help the spirit of the amulet. We read the journal of a Dark Justiciar. He mentioned an amulet of great power that also made the wearer laugh. It was cast into the lava. Well, how am I supposed to find that if it's... Well, this could have been centuries ago. In fact, I think it was. Scroll of Fly. Mind reading. So a battle between a fiend, at least,
traps,
and this, can always grab everything and sell it back to that dwarf. Duergar. Same thing. Obviously not a, one of the friendly dwarves. Duergar are known, or they're from the Underdark, and they're known to work with drow and other creatures. My grandmother said she never killed a Duergar, though. She never fought any hostile ones. Not that I remember her saying, but I did ask her. Alright, let's open this up, shall we? Oh, not me. You're the most dexterous among us.
I don't think this is strictly legal.
Good job. Says we need a thief.
Let's move.
Now, let me open that. A light crossbow. These are things that we can sell.
I know this design.
Huh?
Shah's faithful wield crossbows like these.
A sleek, well-made crossbow that is plain, but for the symbol of Shah on the handle. It's nothing special, but it is possible. I don't think it would mean anything for Shadowheart.
If not over, then through.
Oh. So we're back to this, huh? We have to get across that chasm. I thought that the bridge was not up. Bridge was down. On sloth, gluttony, and vice. Endure, endure, endure. So commands Laduguer, the taskmaster. Endure. Cry it out as your hammer strikes rock. Endure. Shout it as your axe splits your enemy's skulls. Endure. Holler as your cane strikes your slaves' backs. Toil is our duty and our blessing. Toil is the reward we grant our sons and servants. Yet beware the great enemy of toil, the scourge that wounds us and ours, the tankard. It is not only ale that pours forth from it, but indolence, gluttony, and a wandering mind. The drunkard is a clan's millstone, too heavy to carry, too idle to contribute. Cast him into the dark lake, let him sink to the bottom, and once more call out endure, endure, endure. Backpack. Ooh, 100 gold. Not gonna argue if I come across those. What bridge? I got to find a way to get across to there. I believe we are in the Grimforge. Didn't we see that it was surrounded by lava? That's right. Well, there must be a way over there. How else would I get to there? The Duergar seem to think that it's normal for us to come and go, or somewhat normal. That's a chest. So it makes sense that we should be able to get over there. If not, I'm sure that one of the Duergar that greeted us would have told us you can't get there from here. Bridge is down.
Be wary.
Traps.
This place is trapped.
Alright, now you get to disable the trap. Now you've got to unlock it.
Surely there's a spell for this sort of thing.
There very well may be. One failure. Ah. Says he almost had it. And he's got it.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Ah, shield. The really sparky sparks wall. Is there anything as beautiful as lightning striking all around you? Yer the spark struck said, letting lightning strike all around them. A lightning aura. Okay. Definitely want to pick it all up. I guess that's the thing. We're going to have to try to figure out a way to get across. But if this is where we wanted to go, then where was that area that we climbed down?
Everything.
Even deeper. Perhaps things are even more dangerous down there. Or perhaps that is still the way we must go. Find a way up on the other side? Yeah. Well, that doesn't stop us from exploring and seeing what's over here at least. Got that skeleton. Crates, crates, crates. Should have just got some slaves. Oh.
You, grab a cane and whip these droognin beasts into shape. That rubble needs clearing. and my patience is hanging on by an arse whisker.
You want me to cane these poor beasts?
Damn right I do. Getting cramps in my arm trying to whip the Drugnin beasts back to work. Now get to the caning, before I thrash you instead.
What's behind the rubble?
You got no need to know, and I got no need to tell. So get to caning or to leaving.
You want my help? Then you will tell me what's back there.
Fine. Look at this. Adamantine. Stuff's no joke. Stronger than steel, rarer than mithril. It ain't mined. It's made. There's an adamantine forge back there, sure as shitting. Don't get any smart ideas. That forge is clan property. But get the beasts moving and I'll toss some coin your way.
I thought the gnomes had it. Until you guys came and cleared them out. Let's see what I can do.
Go on then. Light a fire under the buggers.
Well, I'd like to get back there too.
Shove moss in your own gob and stay quiet.
Starting to think that we will have the chance to kill all of these Duergar over here. I do like that that one I spoke to about investigating the damage to the wall, but the rest of them, they can all go to the hells for all I care.
No more! No more pain, no more work! All must die!
What has you in such a state?
Old death. Fire. I can smell it. It's too much. Too much. Anger. I can't hold it in.
I could have them cleared out. Give in to your rage and avenge your pain. Don't strike us all, just your masters. Definitely don't like these ones, anyways. They can bring them down. Well, there's nothing to do with us. We're just observers.
Yes. They made the pain. Now they feel it.
Bloody Rothe have lost it. Put them down, and the shark too.
Where's your magic missile? That's it, knock them off. Ah, kill. Maybe you should stick to being behind us.
You bow, or you break.
Miss, 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 miss. One of them is a barbarian. Alright, my turn.
On my way.
Should have used this on the boat. Doesn't matter if I miss you, I can still use it. Gotcha. Ha! Poor Rothy. Take this, Gale. That'll help. You can be dazed. Too bad I didn't bring him down. Did. You will not die. I've already buffered that from happening. There's acid between her.
Taking position.
Down. Just one left to go. No, don't go through the acid. Ah, you missed. That'll help a bit.
let's get going.
Really wanted one of you to survive.
Duergar can't hurt anymore. We'll wait until it's safe to leave.
Do me a favor, smash through the rubble before you go.
You helped me. I help you.
Hopefully nothing else will collapse. We could just shatter like that. Yeah, we got it. Whipping cane. Adamantine slag. Remnant of adamantine, a metal of old use. Used to make legendary weapons and armor. It is too small and damaged to be of any use. Could sell it though. No, not really. I guess I can, but it's not worth much.
How much further can I go? What's hiding here?
Things to sell. Even if I can't sell, back to that. Oh, look at all the skeletons. Okay, so where are we here? Much better. I don't know if the rest of us have heard that and will attack when they see us. Hopefully it'll be just like the goblin camp. They didn't know. Stone Master.
The past is nearer than we think. We simply must dig.
I simply must say or sell to you.
Well, let's see what you've got.
Just like the goblin camp. Another plaque.
Selûne did call forth the moon and the stars. Shah cloaked them in shadow to cover our scars.
This is where their leader is. Oh. There's no going through that.
God, you're still at it then.
But we can inquire.
Saw you arriving. Almost put a hole in your boat. Don't make me wish I had.
An outsider. Just what we needed.
Another scrying eye. Same as the goblins had. Someone's watching.
Oh.
Better be careful around it.
You stare into the eye. Your reflection stares back. The longer you stare, the more uneasy you feel. There is a presence. You are seen.
Reach out to the presence.
Your consciousness surges into the orb. First, there is blackness. Then, a pair of unblinking red eyes. Pain grips your skull as the eyes stare into you. Then, look away. The connection is broken. Scrying eye seems oblivious to you.
I don't know what that was about. I am wearing the ring, though, that a Malalam gave me. Ring of mind shielding. Hello?
Drunken intruso getting himself trapped.
Let him suffocate, if the Absolute can't save him.
Talking about Nere? Very hot here.
Back on your feet, or I'll bite
Gnome
your
slaves.
face off one by one.
Hello?
Faster! Heat up some rocks! Let's see how the little pricks do when we strap fire to their legs.
Charming. Hell is truly where we make it.
Move, Hoon! I don't have time for Drugnan outsiders.
Bare feet, I see. I nabbed these boots from a runaway gnome. Yours, perhaps?
Never thought I'd see these back. Nasty sneak gave even Gek the slip.
I don't know why I even do it.
Crafty little shits, these ones. You need a stiff cane to keep them in line. Here then. His bounty's yours. Now move!
It's a bounty for your boots.
I've got no time for...
The parasite stirs, but it's a mere tickle. You hear no thoughts or memories. Just an echo of scars that never healed.
A true soul, eh? Useless wreck of a lookout could have told me. Glad you're here to take responsibility. Tunnels collapsed. Trapped true soul near. He's stuck in there with poisoned geezers. We don't get him out soon, it's both our heads.
It is Nere's head that concerns us.
Same. I agree. How did Nere get trapped?
Place is older than bone dust. Previous tenants left a trap. Dropped a shit ton of metal once we dug a ways in. Get Nere out, and you'll have the Absolute's blessing. No doubting that.
So, what are you hoping to find at this dig?
Entrance to an ancient temple. General's orders, Nere said. Must contain something important. He got me to recruit non-believers. But not everyone's seeing the Absolute's truth. They don't get paid soon. I'll have a riot on my hands.
Clearing that rubble will be no easy feat. Any ideas?
Not a one. Unless you count tacking aboleth fangs to my whipping cane.
I've got some explosive powder that should do the trick.
That's so. Set it near the rubble and ignite it. That'll blow the drow out. I'll peel your balls like potatoes if you don't move. And you better hope that's the worst of it. You pricks got
As for monks, what about this ring? Embracing band.
heads roll. And that goes for novices too.
Oh, I don't know what's worth it. We're going to sell both, I think. Shoving an enemy that you get more armor. I'd say get this armor so we can sell it for more.
Keep crying for your sister, and I'll personally rip off her head when you dig her out!
The slowest of you lot is getting tossed to a rope in heat.
Defaced statue.
Of Shah, but it's been vandalized. What is that symbol?
Nothing to say, Shadowheart. I wonder... The area that we're looking at... No. Where we were... Oh, where were we? Like over here, were we not? Tea house... Or... That's where we got here, with our boat. I'm not sure where we were. Was it over here? I'm not sure if there's a back way to get over there. Skeleton. It's ridiculously hot here. Alright, let's see what we can do. This scrying eye keeps following us.